What's good? It's your boy Carcino here saying what's up. Yeah, man, it's a lot of stuff y'all didn't know, man. We keep hitting y'all with it. I keep telling y'all, everybody think they know everything. I'm telling you, the bar always get moved. So, anyway, let's get into this. As we're stepping deep into the whole movement that's surrounding hip hop. Now, Nas had the Lost Tapes that came out in 2002. Y'all know that, right? Now, the Lost Tapes was one of the most massive collaboratory efforts of all Nas recorded songs that never got a chance to be released because they were either leaked, and we just discussed this recently with the MP3, scandal that went down with everybody getting caught up with MP3s and all that nonsense went on. Sorry about that. So now that everyone got a chance to experience what was it like back in those days, the Patreons, you guys get this first because you guys matter. you my you the bread. You guys get the all the big, what they say, the big piece of chicken. You guys get the big piece of chicken before everybody else. So no disrespect for those who just seeing it now. I'm just saying. So don't forget to hit the like button also, because that's very important. And you subscribing to the page, it lets the people know that's like monitoring YouTube that we ain't doing no funny business here. Now, getting back to the story. So this is what Ill Will in Colombia. This was trying to facilitate Nas's deal at the time. So he's trying to get through his album obligation so that he can get out of his contract that he got with Columbia. He wants to move. And they about ready for Nas to, go ahead and take his movement elsewhere, and they going into renegotiations. So they thought they had reached a good point, with this double CD with Nas. So this would serve as a 2 album deal. The way Nas is looking at it, this is a 2 album deal now. So this is getting me closer to getting out of my contract. Because he's really uncomfortable where he is with Columbia Records and how they're changing everything. And he's ready to leave. So by 2005, the rumblings are coming that Nas is leaving, and he's going over to Def Jam. So Def Jam was doing a big, welcome to Nas, for coming over with Hip Hop is Dead. So at the same time, they're doing this Jay-Z reunion. Jay-Z and Nas is coming together, and Jay-Z is doing this, this this tour that he's doing, because he's in transition of being president of Def Jam, and this role he's doing in being an artist, like he's coming back to being an artist. Like he was just taking a break or something. So now, while this is happening, they're going in to produce, his album, Kingdom Come album, and all this other stuff. And this is right after the split with Dame and all these different things. And when Kingdom Come flopped and didn't live up to expectations, and people are looking at Jay like, oh, it's over for Jay. And Def Jam was in a bad predicament. Nas found out what was going on at the time, that they were putting together a Jay-Z lost tapes. They were gonna do a lost tapes album with Jay-Z. And this was trying to facilitate Jay's transition out of Def Jam. He was trying to get out. He blamed a lot of people for, Def Jam was really mad at him for blowing all that budget money because it pissed off all the other artists like Method Man, Redman, LL Cool J, everybody who put out projects who didn't really have any money. And Method Man was like, I'm really pissed off because I put out a money. Felt I made a great project and didn't get any promotion, and that's just not acceptable, by Method Man standards. So he was really pissed at Jay. A lot of people was pissed at Jay because he was the one to look at for something like that. So Jay didn't want that responsibility anymore. But Nas found out. I don't know how he found out, but he found out that they were trying to make a lost tapes. So Nas actually talked to L.A. Reid. It's like, what y'all trying to do? Y'all trying to play me? Like they don't even know how he found out. Like what are you talking about? Like what's this lost tape shit? Y'all trying to play me? Now y'all want to do a lost tapes? like what? Everybody finna drop lost tapes now? It's like y'all finna let homeboy do that? So they were like, no, 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 no. You know how people throw around ideas around the room, like to start something fresh. Might do a greatest hits. It's things we throw around the room. It's not something that we sold on. But that was a lie. They already had the playlist all down. It's not in order, but they had The Life I Chose by Jay-Z, Understand Me, The Solution, The Black Knight, Dead Presidents. I think they had another Dead Presidents that he was gonna do a remix or whatever. But I don't know if this is the exact list or this is the list that they had down the road. This might be after the fact. But these are some of the songs that was on there. There's a trilogy, like a remix version of Dead Presidents, Dead Presidents 3 that was remixed by I want to probably Ninth Wonder or somebody. Addicted to the Game, Under Pressure, Past the Rock, What's in the Name, and Reach the Top. That's just that's like 10 songs right there that were chosen in this process. So, with that being said, a lot of people were upset at the fact that they even went this route. A lot of people on Nas' side they were a little iffy about the situation. Nas talked to Jay, and Jay was like, I've never known anything about that. I'm not making a lost tapes album. It's not part of my plan at all. He's like, I don't even know if I'm making another album. Right now, I'm just, in transition. I'm in thought. But no, I'm not doing that. so, so he's like, this is me telling you, I'm not doing that. So if they even try to bring it, I'm not doing that. I'm not releasing a lost tapes album. So he told Nas that. So Nas went like, yeah, word. Like he's gonna take dude word for it. So that's what it was. And true to date, I guess Jay went and called and told him like, that lost tapes thing we was doing, yeah, cancel that. Then next thing you know, you got American Gangster, the movie, the soundtrack that wasn't a movie soundtrack, but just to deceive the audience because if it didn't work out, then that was the end of it. That was the absolute end of everything. The end of all things. Now, The problem that we saw coming up was the fact that Nas and Jay are basically the same type of individuals, except for Nas knows how to be low key. Jay is really a low key guy like Nas, but he loves the shine and attention. He's more like, I need that light, that spotlight when the cameras is on. But then when it's off, he goes and hide in a hole. They have a lot of similarities that a lot of people really didn't know or pay attention to. Both guys are basically introverts. Jay is not a very social guy like that, and yo, he the life of the party. Jay was never that. Jay smiles all the time, and we're gonna get into that on something else because this led to a whole lot of problems too. Because he smiled all the time. Dudes from Brooklyn don't smile. Seriously, Biggie got in trouble for smiling at one time, and they was like, "Dude, smiling. He's supposed to be the king of New York." Like, what is he doing smiling? That was a show of weakness to some. But we'll get into that a little later. Now, for y'all on the Patreon who claim y'all can't find things and stuff like that, you might be new. So I'm going to explain some things to you, just so you could be in the know. If you can't find something on Patreon, okay, go to your page section and it says view page. You click on view page. You go right over there where it says search posts. All right, you go there. That's a search button. You click there and you search your post, and you will find every post that's in there, from past, present, from a year ago. Just type in keywords, even if you don't know it, and then hit the button. It separates everything. So you should never be off of anything. There's like almost 600 different posts that's there, period. Over 600 in over a year, easy. 892 more posts. Your boy Sino has been busy. Now, if there's something on there you can't see, it might be because you're in the wrong tier. Now, if you're in the wrong tier, I can't help you there. You're in the tier that you could afford to be in, and you're getting the content that is awarded or afforded to you. Now, others have other situations that they're dealing with. You know, you dealing with the Nas joint. You know what I'm saying? So when you think about what's the Nas joint like, okay, let's look at the Nas joint for a minute so that people understand what I'm talking about. Nas put out the mixtape, Lost Tapes, right? Everybody had never really done that. Put a collaboration of unreleased songs until like their careers were like over and somebody else would put it out. Nobody really put it out as an album, and it went gold. Like there was no video for any of it. Purple was out. That was the only one new song that was there was Purple. And when that was out, it was like, wow, Lost Tapes is out. And that just shocked everybody to see that. So people had the idea to do it. But Jay was true to his word. He didn't do it. Like, he didn't go ahead and do it. And, there's been a lot of talks about the demo tapes that he had back in the day. But the problem with Jay is that it's hard for him to get that type of control over his old music because his music wasn't really his. It belonged to other people, and there's other producers, and you would have to go and get a lot of those permissions or re-record certain songs. Nas did a great job of making sure his songs and things were his. That even if he used another producer, it's still Nas. It belongs to him. He got it. Like it's mine. It's a lot of stuff he got vocals to that just couldn't be released. Like it's a lot of songs he got with DJ Khaled that I thought was outstanding, and they for some reason it just didn't come out, and that was because Khaled was having some problems over there with Cash Money at the time, so it was a drama over there, and that's just what it was. Now, for everybody else that be wondering about the stories, the hip hop, man, I just don't believe that's true. Well, then you don't have to believe it's true. My thing is, it's like it don't nothing hinges on one of you guys' opinion. Like there's about a zillion videos on YouTube. Go and watch another one if you don't like it. I'm serious. It's just crazy the way some people, their attitudes are, but it is what it is. Look, I'm gonna get out of here. I don't want to make this a super long video. Hit the like button. Tell me what you think in the comment section. The Patreons, like the video, hit the heart, um, comment on it on the bottom. And by the time you guys see this on YouTube, hopefully, you guys are bobbing your head and liking everything you hear. One.